Good morning, everyone from Langer's Bricks. I hope you're well. I just thought I'd put this live on YouTube because I've done a few lives on Insta and got a good response. So I thought it was best to maybe do a YouTube because YouTube seems to be the way now that everybody gets their followings. So I'm just going to build and talk as we go. Finally got this back. The back shadow box from my son. Question marks over whether to dismantle it or not. Still not sure at this minute in time. Like I said, I'm just going to build and go, and obviously let you know on stuff that we've got coming up. Obviously, our winter village is fast approaching, and that's something that we, sort of as a family, look forward to doing every single year. Last year was our first, and we had such fun building it. So I'll be interested to see how we get on this time with that. It's always a challenge when you bring in new stuff. And yeah, I always think that when you start a new project, it's really exciting. If you know anybody that loves Lego, and you can pass them our account details, please do. We've got a lot happening. I must apologise for the sniffing today. I do have a bit of a post-COVID cold, and it hasn't gone anywhere yet. But hopefully, starting to feel better, and hopefully we'll move forward this week. Back at work tomorrow, which I'm gutted about because my son's off for half term, but that's fine because he gets time with my wife, and yeah, they'll have a good time. So what we're doing is we're looking for fixes for certain bits. Like, I'll introduce what I'm doing because this is Diagon Alley if you haven't seen any of my other posts, and we at Langer's Bricks do everything colourful, as you can see, and we use vintage parts, we use our own parts, and we just like to show people that you don't have to spend hundreds of pounds on sets, and if you've just got enough parts at home that you can make the sets. So that's kind of the basis that we go with, and so far it works. It is difficult sometimes, I'll grant you, but so far so good, and we have worked it well. So we will keep going with that. So what we're trying to do is, I don't have any of these parts, and I'm trying to recreate them myself, but it seems they might be a bit too high. So the only way we can do them is by doing that like that. So we'll have to do it a separate way. So basically my idea is to reach out as much as I can to you guys, and obviously let you know what we're doing and how things work for us. I mean, this is what we're doing. I don't know if you can see. So I put one block on there, and I'm going to put another one here, which technically looks the same other than the obvious here, which is that little lip here, but that's okay. We should be able to work around it. So let's go ahead and position them in place and see. I mean, for this I might actually use that anyway because it will make sense, or do we take it off, leave that one, and then continue building another one? I must apologise because I do like to go off on a bit of a rant when I'm doing this. So let's talk about Christmas. So obviously for me, Christmas is exciting. Me and my son have got our birthdays, 8th and 9th of November, and then we move, you know, sort of fast forward to Christmas. It's all about Christmas for us. Thankfully, my partner is a lover of Christmas too, which helps. That helps massively. Yeah, it just brings us a lot of joy. Things will be a bit different this year because my son's recently come to live with us and my daughter still lives with her mum, so it's been a bit stressful, but I am hoping that everything gets worked out before Christmas hits, because it would be nice to spend the holiday season, all of us together. And for all you people that have these sort of, you know, parent problems, you know, I'll call them because that's what they are. We don't get on with the other partner. It's difficult sometimes, but I think key is to remember that the children are the most important thing, obviously. And regardless of how you feel about your ex-partner, you need to do what's right for your children. So that's all I'm going to say on that. Going back to Christmas, so I remember when I was little, getting the sort of knockoff Lego because my family were, you know, pretty poor. Not ashamed to admit that, because, you know, that just highlights where you've come from and where you are now. Obviously, I've got quite a lot of Lego now, and it's nice. And I do, you know, sort of probably drive my partner insane because we have a lot. But like I said, I remember when I was growing up and I had very, very little Lego, and yeah, it was hard. It was really hard, but we always got over it. And I started with Mega Bloks, which, as you all know, Mega Bloks is total crap. Can break within sort of next to no time, absolutely no time at all. So yeah, it's one of those, I suppose. But then I quickly moved to Lego, and it's just been a fan of mine since. I mean, I have that many ideas running through my head, that next year's the year for me, that I'm going to start my own mock, you know, and I'm going to move away temporarily from doing the sets that I want to build, or maybe do them alongside, but I want to build my own mock that I can put to Lego, which would be awesome. But I think for the back end of this year now, 2023, I think it's more about the Christmas. We're gonna sort out our Christmas scene, and this year I'm gonna do something extra special, and make it look even more magical than last year. I'll try and find a post of what I did last year, but yeah, and that's what we're gonna do with the back end of this year. But anyway, this was just a quick video, just to say hello, and obviously I will catch up with you guys soon.